Hi there. Welcome back to The Soft Speaker, a podcast where we don't just learn English. We feel it. We live it. We grow with it slowly. Today's episode is for anyone who's ever felt behind. Too slow. Too quiet. Too unsure. Maybe you've felt like others speak faster. Others understand quicker. And you're always the one who needs more time. If you feel that way, this episode is for you. Let's talk about that feeling. The one that stays quiet inside you. The one you don't always say out loud. But you feel it every time you're in a room with others. Every time English feels like a race, and you feel like you're falling behind. You think to yourself, I'm the slow one. And that thought, it stings. It stays with you. It sits in your chest and tells you that maybe you're not good enough. Not fast enough. Not smart enough. Maybe in your English class, or at work, or even in an online conversation. You see people speaking so easily. They answer fast. Their sentences flow. They laugh, joke, respond like it's natural, like it's easy. And you're still trying to catch up, still searching for the words, still trying to understand what was just said. Your brain is working so hard, but your mouth stays quiet. Sometimes you freeze. Your mind goes blank. You forget even the simple words you know. You try to think, but the thoughts feel heavy. And by the time you're ready to speak, the moment is gone. And then the overthinking begins. Why can't I say what I feel? Why do I always get stuck? Will I ever be fluent? What's wrong with me? Maybe I'm just not good at this. Let me pause here. Let me say something gently. Let me speak directly to that soft, hurt part of you that's been carrying this feeling. You are not broken. You are not less. You are not stupid. You are not failing. You are simply learning in your own way. Learning a language isn't a race. It's not about who gets there first. It's about building something deep, personal, and real. And sometimes, the slow learners are the ones who understand the most. Because they take time. They feel the words. They don't just memorize, they connect. Seedling, you're building something powerful, word by word. Crescent moon, you're learning how to express your thoughts, gently. Dove, you're learning how to be brave, even when you feel scared. You are not slow. You are thoughtful. You are deep. You are real. Please don't compare your journey with someone else's highlight reel. You don't know how long they've practiced. You don't know their story. And your story is still being written. Yes, your progress is quiet, but it's happening. Every time you try, every time you listen, every time you don't give up. Even if the words come slowly, they are yours. They are growing. They matter. Let me remind you of this. Fluency is not speed. Confidence is not volume. Success is not being perfect. Success is showing up, even when it's hard. Success is trying again, even when you feel slow. Success is not giving up just because you're still learning. And if no one else has told you this today, I'm proud of you for learning in your own way, for growing gently, for being brave enough to keep going, because your voice matters. Even if it's soft, even if it's slow, even if it shakes, you are enough. You are growing. You are not the slow one. You are the strong one, the quiet kind. And that is more than enough. Especially if you feel stuck, slow, or unsure while speaking English. Sometimes, the problem isn't your vocabulary. It's not your grammar. It's not even your accent. It's the way your brain is trying to do too much, too fast, all at once. You're probably doing this. You hear something in English. Then you translate it into your language. Then you think of an answer in your language. Then you try to translate it back into English. By the time you're ready to speak, the conversation has moved on, and you feel lost, tired, slow. Let's change that. Let's try something softer. Let's try thinking in small English phrases, just one idea at a time. You don't have to be perfect. You don't need big sentences. You just need to feel the meaning. Instead of thinking, what's the English word for this? How do I translate this sentence correctly? Is my grammar right? Start with this. Just feel the simple idea. For example, instead of, I need to translate this word from my language, try this. I'm tired. I want rest. That's okay. I like this. This is hard. But I can try. These are not fancy words. They are real words. And they carry feeling, emotion, clarity. You can think like this anywhere, and you should. While walking down the street, while brushing your teeth, while cooking dinner, while looking out the window, even while feeling sad or happy or nothing at all. Tell yourself in English what you feel. It's raining. The food smells good. I miss someone. I don't feel okay today. That's life. I'm still learning. No one is listening. No one is judging. This is just for you. And every time you do this, every time you think in small, real English, you are training your brain. Gently, softly, naturally. You are building your English muscles. Not by memorizing hard grammar, but by living the language, feeling it in real life. This is how you start to think in English. Not all at once, but little by little, one phrase at a time, one feeling at a time. So next time you walk down the road, or lie in bed, or feel something inside you, say it in English, simply, softly, honestly. And remember, you don't need to be fast. You just need to be present and kind with yourself. That's how fluency begins. With you, right where you are, right now. Also, if you ever feel fear when speaking English, let me gently tell you, that's okay. Yes. Fear is normal. Fear is human. Maybe you're afraid someone will laugh at you. Maybe you're afraid of saying the wrong word, of freezing mid-sentence, of getting stuck, of looking foolish in front of others, of being the one who doesn't get it fast enough. You're not alone. So many learners feel this too. Even the ones who seem confident on the outside, they've had these same fears. Maybe your fear is quiet. It shows up when you open your mouth, but nothing comes out. It shows up in that tiny moment before you speak, and your brain screams, "What if I mess up?" Maybe your heart beats faster. Your mouth feels dry. Your thoughts get stuck. And you tell yourself, maybe I shouldn't speak. Maybe I'll just listen today. Maybe I'm not ready. But listen closely. Fear doesn't mean you're failing. Fear doesn't mean you're weak. Fear doesn't mean you're not good at English. It means you care. It means your voice matters to you. It means you are standing at the edge of growth. And that's always scary. Mistakes, they aren't bad. They're not shameful. They are part of the process. Mistakes are how we grow. They are little signs that you're trying, that you're learning, that you're alive in the language. Silence, it isn't failure. You're not less valuable because you stay quiet. Sometimes, silence means you are thinking deeply. It means your mind is still organizing the words, connecting ideas, searching gently. And slowness, it isn't weakness. It doesn't mean you're behind. It means you're going deep. Fast learning is surface level, but slow learning is deep learning. When you take your time, you don't just copy words, you understand them. You don't just speak, you connect. You don't just memorize, you feel the language inside you. You begin to notice small things. You begin to express your real thoughts. You begin to build trust in yourself. Fast learners may finish early, but slow learners often remember longer. They feel stronger. They understand more deeply. So, if you're scared today, it's okay. If you're quiet today, it's okay. If you're still learning slowly, it's more than okay. You are doing something brave, something meaningful. You are learning to speak in a language that isn't yours, and you're doing it with heart. You don't have to speak loudly. You don't have to speak fast. You just have to keep going. That's where real growth lives. Not in the speed, but in the courage to continue, even when it's hard. And I want you to remember this, always. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are not failing. You are becoming. And becoming takes time. Let it. Let's practice something real. Real English. Real feelings. Real communication. Because learning English isn't just about grammar. It's about connection. Even when you're nervous or unsure. You don't need big, perfect sentences. Just small, honest ones. If someone speaks too fast, say, "Can you say that again, please?" If your mind needs time, say, I need a moment to think. If you want to try, even if it's not perfect, say, let me try to explain. And when you feel nervous, remember, I'm still learning. Thank you for your patience. These phrases are small, but they're strong. They help you stay present. They give you space. They show your strength, even in softness. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be honest. That's more than enough. You're not just learning English. You're learning to trust your voice. And that's powerful. Let me tell you something personal. Many fluent speakers once felt like you. Even native speakers sometimes forget words. Everyone learns differently. Some people are fast. Some are slow. Some are loud. Some are quiet. But all are learning. All are growing. And so are you. Here at the Soft Speaker, we believe in gentle learning. No fast grammar. No pressure. No perfect English. Just real growth. Real feelings. And real you. If you've ever felt too shy to speak, too afraid to make mistakes, or too slow to catch up, this is your space. This is your pace. This is your voice. Here at the Soft Speaker, we believe in gentle learning. No fast grammar. No pressure. No perfect English. Just real growth. Real feelings. And real you. If you've ever felt too shy to speak, too afraid to make mistakes, or too slow to catch up, this is your space. This is your pace. This is your voice. So the next time you feel like the slow one, pause, breathe, and tell yourself, I am still learning. I am still growing. Slow is not bad. Slow is deep. And remember, your voice matters, even if it shakes. Thank you for being here. I'll see you in the next episode. Headphone until then. Keep learning gently.